As a beginner modeler, I once wasted hours trying to figure out why a certain parameter inside a process modeling block was not behaving as expected. Later on, I learned because there's actually a significant difference between a dynamic and a static value for the parameters. Hi, I'm Jacobin, and welcome to the AnyLogic Modelers YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the difference between a dynamic and a static value for your parameters. Let's jump in with a simple example. As you can see in this example, we've got a source, delay, and a sink. If you take a look at the parameters of most of the blocks, you'll see that if you hover over any one of the little signs here next to where you input a value, you'll see that it sometimes says dynamic value, and on others it says static value. Now, why is this? So let's have a look at what we're trying to do here. Currently, I've got all my agents displaying in the red square. So if we play the model, we'll see all the agents that's being delayed will be displayed inside this little red square. But let's say we had another square. We got a little blue square here, and we actually wanted to show half of the agents inside the blue square and the other half inside the red square, randomly chosen. So if we click on this little button or this little icon, we know that we'll be able to put in some programmatical code in here to make a choice. So if we say random true with 0.5, so 50% probability, we're going to use a little ternary operator here. We're saying it's going to be the blue square, and the other 50% of the time it's going to be the red square, right? So we're expecting that the agent's location is going to be randomly decided for every agent that enters this delay block. But when we play the model, that's actually not the case. All the agents end up going into the red block. Now, why is that? The big reason for this is purely just because this is a static value. This value is only evaluated once when the block gets created, and randomly it's going to decide whether it's going to be the red square or the blue square. If it was dynamic, it'll be evaluated for every agent that enters the delay block. Okay, so we might have potentially stumbled upon the solution to our problem. We need to change the animation every time a new agent enters this block, right? So one thing that you might not know is that every parameter inside every agent or anything that you create automatically gets a set underscore the parameter name created for you. Now, the process modeling library blocks was created using AnyLogic. So inside of them, they also have these parameters, the normal parameters which you see on your palette. But always be careful when using the set underscore parameters name function, because they are not always well documented. So rather test and always check with support whether you can actually use that function. So what we're going to do is on enter code, we're going to go self. So it's this block, set underscore. And if we read through the options we've got available, there's an entity location. So that seems to be the right option. So we're going to add in the code here from the top. We can actually completely remove this if we want to. Right, so because we're going to set the location when new agents enter in here. So let's see if that works. And if we play the model, we see that agents now actually all of them move at the same time to the new location whenever we set a new location. So this is also not what we want. So one way to overcome this is to actually have a select output in front of your delay block, and then you've got two delay blocks. One is for the blue rectangle and the other one is for the red rectangle. But in order to do that, you will have to have two different delay blocks. If that is not what you want, there's another option which we can do, and we can say agent.jump to, right? And the agent that we're referring to here is that inside this enter code, if we hover over the little light bulb here, we will see we've got to access self, which is this block, agent, and then the delay time for the specific agent. So we're going to access this agent. We're going to say jump to, and then we're going to say what location we wanted to jump to. And we're going to say random through either the blue square or the red square. Okay, so let's hit the play button and see how this works. Okay, now we can see that randomly 50% of the agents go to the blue square and 50% of the agents go to the red square. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, you're welcome to subscribe and you'll get notified of new videos. Else go and check out our complete blog on the AnyLogicModeler.com. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.